Hello. I haven't filmed on my camera in so long. Probably Lauren's wedding was the last time that I actually used my camera. Hi, love. I don't have a cold before you get all, oh, Melly's sick, like always. I don't. I have allergies. Thank you. So today is April 14th, 2019, which marks me living in Columbus for a year. I can't believe it. Hi, my love. Come here. Come join. Come join in the chit chat. I can't believe I've lived here a year. It's crazy to me to think that. So I actually wrote down like a little script, I guess, for this video. So I'm gonna be looking down at it. I'm sorry if that bugs you, but I wanted to make sure that I said everything that I wanted to say. So yeah, sorry if it annoys you that I'm looking down. Will it sit here? Oh my gosh, it sits there. That's perfect. Okay, so like I said, I've lived in Columbus for a year. It's crazy to think that it's already been a year. It does not seem like it's been that long. It's about noon right now, which is literally 3 minutes before noon right now, which is about the same time that I got down here and started signing papers. And I went back earlier today and watched my video from when I moved down here, and I started it the day of my interview at my job and finished it about a week later, probably like 2 or 3 days after I started my job. And it is so weird to watch knowing that that was a year ago. And I remember saying in the video like how fast everything went, because everything did go so fast. I thought I had a job before I got the job that I have now, and things fell through. I literally had already put in my 2 weeks notice. I was putting money down on this apartment, and they were like, oh yeah, you don't have a job. And I was like, so I interviewed at my job that I have on Friday, got the job that day, got the apartment on Sunday, moved down on Saturday. So it was a whirlwind. And it's just crazy. I'm really glad that I have that video to look back on though, and I kind of hope that this video will be along the same lines. Oh, it doesn't fit once I start scrolling. Okay. So obviously y'all know I've moved out before. I moved to Florida for 6 months, and then right after I got back from Florida, I moved in with my brother for 3 years. But this is the first time that I've actually lived on my own, just me and the space bays that is all of a sudden camera shy for some reason. And it's been the best experience so far. I love living on my own because Swayze and I can do whatever we want, whenever we want, and it's just the best. The whole place is ours, so we can literally, like, this is my second bedroom that I don't really ever use. I would really like to fix it up this year, but like, I could just be in here right now if I wanted to, because I own it. It's mine. I guess I don't actually own it. I rent it. I've learned a lot about myself in this last year and the world since being on my own. I've learned that I really like cleaning. And I know that sounds dumb, but to me, cleaning has always been a chunk of a day. And I never really liked to put in the effort because besides my mom's house obviously, but whenever I cleaned before, there was roommates in Florida who didn't like having clean spaces, and my brother would come in and the whole place would be a mess again in 20 seconds. And So I never really liked cleaning because I wasn't just cleaning up after myself and Swayze. Oh my goodness. I wrote, I would have weeks of dishes to wash and vacuum and put everyone else's stuff away, throw away bags and bags of trash. Now that I'm just keeping my space clean, when I actually do like a deep clean, like I was in a deep cleaning mood last night, when I actually do a deep cleaning mode, it only takes, it only takes like an hour to clean my entire place all by myself. It's nice. I've learned that relationships and friendships take a lot of time and effort and real honest communication. Adrian and I have had a pretty low point in our friendship in this last year because we didn't really know how life works living so close together. We went from roommates, obviously, and that was all fun and everything, but we were 19 and 21 to living totally different areas of the country and only seeing each other when we had like blocked out time. I went to Missouri once and I was there for a week, so I had like that whole block out time to just spend time with her and Dee Dee and Carly. And now we live 20 minutes away from each other, and we weren't really sure how life was going to work that way. We'd never experienced that before. So we had kind of a low point in our relationship for a while because there were times where I was like, let's hang out, let's do everything, let's spend all day together every day, blah, blah, blah. And she'd be like, yo, I have a life. And then I'd be like, yo, I have a life too. Like, what? How do we mesh those two lives? And how do we hang out with each other the way that we want to? And I think we're good now. We've found like a good balance of spending time with each other and spending time away from each other and like having that good balancing act now. But yeah, it took a little bit of time. It took a lot of really honest communication between the two of us to kind of get that good mesh and good vibe going. And just the opposite with my friends, the few that I have left up in Michigan, like now we're doing the exact opposite thing. Like we're trying to figure out the chunks of time that we can spend together because we've never been so far apart from each other. So yeah, it takes, I'm not wearing my ring. That's weird. It takes a lot of time and communication and honesty and trust and love and effort and everything. Like friendships are hard sometimes and they're not always like they are on TV. Like you see friendships on TV like Broad City and stuff like that where they're just always together, and it's like that's not how life actually works. I've also learned it's okay to feel lonely. You're literally alone. You're living by yourself and your cat who's eating stuff off the floor right now. Like you literally are alone, so it's okay to feel lonely. But don't make it an everyday thing. Don't dig yourself into a grave and call yourself a mole. Like get out and do stuff. If you feel lonely, that's fine, but like tomorrow go out and do something because if you don't, you're gonna feel like nobody loves you and nobody wants to be with you and blah 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 blah, and you're gonna dig yourself deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. It's okay to feel lonely, but go out and do something about it. Fix it. I've learned that sometimes you just gotta feel something. And tattoos are a great way of feeling something. There have been a couple of times since being down here that I have just felt sad or depressed or just not myself, and I've just wanted to feel something, and so I've gotten tattoos. I've gotten 3 tattoos since I moved down here. Obviously this one's the most shown, but I also got my Ditto and I have my 5x5 on my neck. Yeah, sometimes you just need to feel something other than sad and lonely and depressed. So getting tattoos is a great way to do it. I'm not saying that everyone should go out and ink themselves. I'm just saying, for me, getting tattoos in those moments have really helped me, and these tattoos mean so much to me now because they kind of were a way of getting the power back for myself and kind of letting myself feel again, you know? I don't know. I've learned more than ever that definitely what I want to do with my life is I want to be a preschool teacher. Like, I love my job. I love what I'm doing. I love watching kids learn. And this age group that I'm in right now is so much fun to watch them learn. And it's just the best. And it's what I want to do with my life. And like the other day, my brother was like, how much longer are you planning on being down there? And I'm like, well, is Michigan paying preschool teachers better yet? Because I can actually afford to live on my own in a 2-bedroom apartment down here. And I couldn't in Michigan because Michigan doesn't know how to pay their preschool teachers. And it's just, I don't know, it's just so nice because I love what I'm doing. There are definitely days that I want to call it quits, and there are definitely long, hard days, but there are never days where I'm like, I'm done, new career path. I'm always so set and so happy with being a preschool teacher. Last year, my co-teacher at the time, Naomi, invited me to her son's birthday party, and I was like super anxious to go because it was only like a month after I moved down here, and I knew her obviously through work, but I didn't know her outside of work. And so I was like anxious to go, but I'm so glad I did. And now her son is in my class and I'm helping her plan his birthday party this year. In fact, half of it's gonna be in my backyard right over there. Like, it's just so nice to have people that you work with that you really enjoy being with every day and seeing and helping and making friendships and all that stuff. Oh, I'm so gushy. Let's see, where else am I? Oh, also, I've never had a preschool job or a daycare job where I actually get 40 hours plus. I don't think I've ever actually just worked 40 hours a week here. I've always gotten more than 40 hours in the year that I've been here. That's never happened to me. There have been so many jobs where I'm like, I want 40 hours. And they're like, here's 30. And I'm like, no, 40. And they're like, here's 28. And I'm like, no, 40. This job, I'm like, I want 40 hours. And they're like, here's 45. I'm like, thank you. It's nice. And it's nice to actually get paid what teachers are supposed to be paid. I have the benefits that I want. I have the paycheck that I want. I have the job that I want. I have the apartment that I want. I am so happy. One thing too is like to actually be acknowledged as an actual career. People don't really ever acknowledge preschool teachers as an actual career. They're like, oh, you teach preschool? Have fun. Daycare. Like babysitting all day. No, it's an actual career. And it's nice to be acknowledged as such. Okay, so looking forward into the next year, I want to do more of the same. I want to go out and explore more. I haven't really explored much around me. I've never really been into the city. I could name like 2 places I've gone in the city. I want to go to more events and just get out more. I want to find more places to go and things to see. We all know I have my place right by my work, the waterfall, but I want to find more places like that, more hidden gems that like people don't really know about. I mean, I guess people know about the waterfall, but like I just want to find more little hidden gems like that. I would like to get another pet. I really want a dog, but I know that I can't get a dog right now. I had a fish for a while, as you guys know, Giles, who unfortunately only was with me for about a week. And then Naomi and I got another fish at work, but now I'm not in that classroom, so I would really like to get another pet. So maybe this year is the year that I'll get my Clea, my other little kitty cat. That, I don't know, I feel like Swayze would be all right with a kitten that she can show, like, this is my place, that was so cute. This is my place, but I'll let you live here kind of thing. Like, I feel like Swayze would be really good if I got a kitten that she could show the ropes to. What do you think? Do you think you'd be good with a kitten? What else? I don't know. I feel like my options are limitless. Like, I feel like this year is going to be a really good year. I'm going to Dirty Dancing Hotel in Virginia. I know that doesn't have anything to do with Ohio and moving down here, but that's something that I've wanted to do pretty much since I moved down here, when I realized how close it actually is. And that trip is booked, and I'm so excited. I just feel like my options are limitless. I got this necklace a few days into 2018 because I wanted something that symbolized stability, because that's all I wanted out of 2018, because 2017 was such a wreck that all I wanted out of that year was stability, and I found it. And now this year I want adventure again, and so I need to find like another little trinket to add, or like maybe get a bracelet or something for adventure, because that's what I'm gonna focus on this year. And this was a 17 long video. 17 long? Yep, 17 minute long video. Oh my goodness. Adrian's on her way over. We're gonna watch Buffy. We are almost halfway through season 7, which is so weird to think about, because we started Buffy when I moved down here, and now we're almost done a year later. It's crazy. I think we're gonna watch Angel after. I'm not really sure though. We are gonna watch the movie. I do know that. We haven't watched the movie yet, so we are gonna do that. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this like little chit chat year later video, and I hope that you will continue to watch as I do adventures this year. One thing I forgot to say, and it doesn't really look like it because it looks very bright, and right now I guess it is kind of bright, but it's raining here, just like it was a year ago. So that's kind of cool, because it was raining the day that I moved in, kind of off and on, and I think that's kind of how today is supposed to be too, so that's kind of cool. A year later, it's still raining. Alright, Swayze, did you really, I was gonna say, did you really leave me at the very end of the video? Can you say bye-bye and thanks for watching? Huh? Say bye-bye. Give me that paw. Say bye-bye. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next year. I love you so much. Good girl. Alright, bye.